So you see Nemesis right there. You open the disc, and what the hell is that? Yeah, this disc is in pretty good condition. And that's actually the last PlayStation 1 Resident Evil that I have. I'm actually trying to get Resident Evil Survivor, but you know, I'm not going to spend $15 on that because that was probably the worst Resident Evil of all time. Next, Resident Evil. So the PlayStation 2, and it is Resident Evil Code Veronica X. This game is awesome. It's probably the last Resident Evil that had to do with the real concept of survival horror. This game was awesome, and it brought back, Wesker, and it had the Claire Redfield and Chris Redfield reunite. It was awesome. I can't fucking try to open this. There we go. There's the artwork right there. And here's the disc. I really don't want to take the disc out right now. So, there you go. Great Resident Evil. Resident Evil Outbreak. Now, I guess this Resident Evil was during the time of Resident Evil 2. I really did not get into this Resident Evil. I've only played bits and pieces of this game, but this is the first Resident Evil that had the online thing. So I really don't know. I don't know too much about this Resident Evil. So there you go. Next up for the PlayStation 2 is Resident Evil 4. I really don't have much to say about this game. It doesn't fit the Resident Evil. It's not Resident Evil. It's like third person shooter, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? It's not survival horror. But besides that, this game is alright. So it's okay. But it's just my point of view. It's not Resident Evil, if you know what I mean. So there you go. Next Resident Evil, my last PlayStation 2 one, is Resident Evil Dead Aim. I actually recently just bought this online, and I really don't know much about this. I've been meaning to try this out, but I don't know. Open that up. There's the disc, and there's the manual thing, so I really don't know a lot about this Resident Evil. I just recently bought it, so, you know what I mean? So, whatever. Okay, now getting into the GameCube. Resident Evil Remake. Oh my god, this game is awesome. This game is a remake of the first Resident Evil, and wow, the graphics in this game is awesome. They made this game perfect. You know what I mean? They actually extended the mansion a lot more, and it was a lot of it's like detail up the ass in this game. Sadly, I don't have the manual, but I have the 2 discs. I know they're in pretty good condition because I've played it. But besides explaining about this game, in the future I plan on doing a Let's Play on this game, and in my point of view, this is the hardest Resident Evil, in my opinion. So there you have it. The hardest Resident Evil. Okay, next. Resident Evil 0. This is a pretty cool game. It kind of brought back the survival horror, I think 2002 this came out. This kind of it was a explanation on how like Rebecca like came into the mansion and all that and whatever. This was a great prequel. Great prequel. Just opening that up. Oh, whoa, where's the other disc? Oh man. Well, this is the manual right here. Oh, I know what the other disc is. The other disc is in my GameCube right now because I was actually playing that a few days ago. Yeah, so there you go, Resident Evil 0. Okay, Resident Evil 2 for the GameCube. Not really much to say. It's kind of the same as Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation, but the PlayStation version is a lot better. But I do like the long case on the Resident Evil 2 thing. It kind of looks beast. Yeah, there's not really much to say. It's basically the same game as the PlayStation version, and they didn't really change anything at all. So there you go. Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. I have nothing to say about this. It's the same, whatever. Oh yeah, and I didn't show you in my Resident Evil 2. There's only one for the GameCube. There's only one disc, so that's pretty beast. And my last Resident Evil is Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition with Jill and Chris on the cover. Now, I actually recently. Not recently, but a few years ago, I kind of traded in my original Resident Evil 5, which I pre-ordered, and I've been kicking myself ever since I did that, So, this game is awesome. It comes with the DLCs and stuff, and I can't effing do this thing. That's right. Bear with me. There we go. See, it comes with the DLCs. It comes with the Lost Nightmares, Deadly Escape. It comes with the 4 new costumes, a Mercenaries Reunion, and there is the game. And in the manual, it shows the original artwork. So, well, that's basically the end of my. Basically the end of my collection. I mean, yeah, I'm all right with my collection. It's not the greatest, but I don't know how I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I think I'm gonna split it up into 2 parts. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, but it's whatever. It's a work in progress on getting these Resident Evil games. I know I have a lot of work to do on getting the ones that I've missed. I know it's a lot, but I will eventually do it. And well, until next time.